Hi viewers, welcome to SQL Queries channel. Today I would like to share you some SQL queries. So let's get started. The first one is how to fetch first record from a table. So for this the query will be like select star from table underscore name where row name equal to 1. So here table underscore name you can specify name of the table which is already created, and here I use the keyword row name. So in order to find out the record number, so with this query we can retrieve the first record from a table. Then second query, how to fetch last record from a table. So for this, select star from table underscore name order by column underscore name DESC where row name equal to 1. So here you know that table underscore name is the name of the table, and column underscore number you can specify any ID related column that is related to numeric data, like suppose for example in an employee table you can mention employee ID column name, or if you go to for student table means you can specify student ID column name as student underscore ID. So any column name that is like which is related to numeric data, that is some number sequence, some number. Then here DESC means like descending order. So here it will change the order of the records from a decreasing order. So the last record will comes first, and here I use the keyword row num equal to 1 so that we'll get the last record with this query. Then select first and last record from a table. So for this we have already two queries, that is how to retrieve the first record and last record from a table. So just we'll combine these two queries with the help of union all operator. So for this, select star from table name where row num equal to 1, union all, select star from table underscore name order by column underscore name DESC where row num equal to 1. Next, fourth query, select specific record from a table. So for this the query will be like select star from table underscore name where row num equal to n. Here again I use the keyword row num, and I can specify any number in place of n. We can pass like any number. Suppose if you want to select some 10th record, just you can specify row num equal to 10. Or if you want to retrieve any if you want to retrieve any fifth record, then row number equal to 5, like that you can mention. So with this query you can get a specific record from a table. Then query number 5, so how to fetch even number of rows from a table. So for this, select star from table underscore name where modulo of row name comma 2 equal to 0. Here I use the modulus function. So modulus function will give it returns the remainder. It returns a number, it returns a remainder which is divisible by 2. And here I mentioned column name as row number. So if remainder equal to 0, then if a condition becomes 0, then it retrieves the even number of rows. Here row number specifies the record number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So this modulo function will divide each row ID by 2. If it is divisible by 2, then it returns then remainder 0, that is equal to 0. So those records it will return. The row ID which is divisible by 2, so only those records it will return. That is nothing but even number of rows. Next question, query number 6, fetch odd number of rows. So for this, select star from table underscore name where modulo of row name comma 2 not equal to 0. So here again I'm using a modulus function which returns a reminder, and that reminder is not equal to 0. So this is the condition. So here the column name I mentioned as a row name, that is that is related to row ID. Row ID is like 1, 2, 3, 4 sequence number generated numbers. So it will pick the each row ID and check the condition like which is divisible by 2. I mean which is by, and it will check for the condition like the row IDs which are not divisible by 2. That means the remainder not equal to 0. So only those records it will retrieve. That means odd number of rows. Then query number 7, find duplicate records from a table. Select count of star from table underscore name, group by column underscore name, having count of star greater than 1. So this is the query for duplicate records, how to find duplicate records from a table. So here I use the aggregate function count of star and group by class in order to group the data by using group by class and having condition having count of star greater than 1. Here column name you can specify any column, so that the group by will group the data with by this column name, and it will count, it will and then it will count by using count of star. So suppose if a record the group data is more than 1 means, then it returns the count the number of records. That means the records with the help of this group by class, so it returns the count like the data which is repeated more than one time, so that it will return and it will give the count, it will mention the count as well. So suppose if the group data is repeated more than once means, then it will group and then it will give the count also. So by this query we can get the duplicate records from a table. Next, query number 8, delete duplicate records from a table. So for this we have already one query, how to find duplicate records from a table. So just we'll use the subqueries concept here. We'll mention inner query as like how to find the duplicate records from a table, and outer query will be like delete from. So delete from, again inner query will starts within parenthesis, that is select count of star from table name, group by column name having count of star greater than, which is already mentioned in the previous query. So with this query we can get we can delete duplicate records from a table. Then query number 9, find highest salary from an employee table. Select max of sal from EMP. Here I am using aggregate function max. So by using this max function we can get the maximum highest salary from an employee table. So next, 10th query, find second highest salary from an employee table. So for this I am using again subqueries concept. So we have a query already. So inner query I am specifying as select max of salary from EMP, and outer query will be select max of salary from EMP where salary less than inner query. So by this query we can get the second highest salary from an employee table. So first inner query will execute, that is maximum salary from employee table will get, and then again maximum salary which is less than the first highest salary from EMP table. That means second highest salary. So with this query, we can get the second highest salary. So that's all for today. Please subscribe my channel viewers if you like this video.